What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's gonna be a pretty special day. We're gonna be doing a teardown of the 6.0. We've got Jacob here helping, and then we've got some more help coming. These guys, back whenever this first started, they said, hit me up whenever you're ready to tear that thing down and build it back, and we'll come over and help. So that's what we did. Today's gonna be day one. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified anytime something comes up. But we're gonna get started on this tear down process, and I'd say it'd probably take us 2-3 hours to get this thing completely tore down, down to a short block, and let's get started. So this being our first time ever taking one of these apart, it's kind of hard to tell where we're gonna start. I'd say we probably need to start with the intake because it's already halfway taken off anyway. He just put the bolts on with his hand, so we can probably just take those out the rest of the way and it'll just pop off. It'll make it look more like a motor. Huh? So because we don't know what we're doing as far as remembering where all these stuff goes, we're kindly putting all of the bends in these bolts and marking exactly what it is so that whenever we go back together with it, we know exactly where what goes on. Hey! Our other help is here.
Bam.
Sweet.
What's up, guy? What you doing? All is well.
We about to pull the intake off.
Did you get the bolts up?
I believe so. Look at that.
Yeah.
Good old cathedral port action. Dude, there's leaves in there and everything.
Oh, surely.
What's up, bro?
What's up?
How are you?
Good.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I guess cool packs next, and well, I guess we can take this front. Is that what you're working on?
Break the newness off of it. Oh, Jesus. I don't even know how to work your tool. Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. Went out and bought a brand new Milwaukee 3/8 ratchet wrench. Oh!
Careful. This probably still got something in it.
Oh, yeah, it's got a little bit of coolant in it.
Put it on the thing.
In the pan. Put her in the pan. Well, the water pump's off. It's got orange coolant in it. Or that might be rust.
You know how to carry a cooler in?
Huh?
You got a cooler? Yeah.
Oh.
You got a cooler, I'll help you carry it in.
So Jacob's got the chesty on. I'm just gonna sit back and watch you guys.
That's fine. I'll get that later. You called for the helm, so.
Oh, God. What are you doing?
They're like stuck in there. They're about to come out. Oh, it's a 13.
You're looking for your, I don't know. Oh, you can't pull it yet.
Why?
Leave it, put it back.
You can just put it back on.
You gotta show the viewers when you pull it off.
Put it back.
Don't tell us what's inside. Oh, there's my finger. Okay. Ooh, stinks. Smells like burnt oil. Woo! Alright, Joey. You do the honors.
Doest thou the honor?
You pull it.
I haven't pulled it off. It's dry.
Yeah, but it's not like buildup or anything. There's no sludge in here.
No, it's not.
That's good. That is good. Needs a little clean. Yeah. Put it in the hot tank or something. Yeah.
You know who's got the nice tools of all of us guys around here?
I know. I should have just said, "Hey Joey, you just bring your whole toolbox and I'll rent it."
That's what I got to work out every day.
Yeah, there's no sludge. That's good.
There's my toolbox.
So we got the valley pan off. Oh, this dang it LED light makes the camera go berserk. Yeah, so yours doesn't do it. See, look at this one. See what it does?
Oh yeah.
Shine your light in there. Looks like our cam is worn out, or it's got some wear on it. Honestly, I don't know what a normal cam would look like. It may be looking normal. Could just rubbed all the coating off of it, you know. I think we're about to pull the heads though. We got a couple more bolts. You can take it off. It's barely hanging on. I think it's a 14.
A pretty long bolt. Oh, that's got the big boys in there. Well, Joey, this probably went twice as fast as it would have gone.
Yeah.
Without you.
Do these have to be
Torqued.
marked?
I don't think so.
I guess they'll be on the little
Yeah.
rail, so.
Terrible throttle. I like it. Doing it a lot.
Sound of my slaves.
My slaves.
You can't say that.
Just because you said that, I think it's time for a drink.
No, you can't say that.
Sound of my slaves.
My slaves.
No, you can't say that.
Just because you said that, I think it's time for a drink.
No, you can't say that. Can't call us slaves.
I gotta do something.
Did you ever find
Maybe we can just label that left bank or.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be fine. However you want to do it.
Alright, so I've seen it on John Doc's channel. We're gonna attempt it.
I don't know what it is.
Just grab by both ends
And you just
and
gotta try to yank it in one pull.
one pull. You might want to put the foot on
I
there.
don't know.
Oh my gosh, that was easy.
No problem.
They've had it apart.
Yeah, maybe.
They have,
God.
they have certainly had it apart.
Find everything.
Dude,
Oh God.
this is a LQ9. This is the LQ9.
Huh?
This is the LQ9.
How do you know?
Because it doesn't have dish pistons.
Well, is this something? Oh, no, they're not. They're flat tops.
What? We got water in this cylinder, but I think it may have just been from where it was sitting.
It's really hard to tell, honestly.
But hopefully all this will clean up. Well, time for pulling the oil pan. We might have made a mess. Flipped it over and it still had coolant and oil in it. Last oil change was 5/24 of 18. Pull that sucker. Flip it upside down.
Well, then all the bolts will fall out of it, and I don't want to do that.
Oh, you're pushing stuff out of it.
Yeah. Puke for me, baby.
We think it's a 13.
It's probably a 14.
Man. One of these.
Uh-oh.
There's one.
What is it?
It's probably 12.
A 12? Is that a 13 you got?
Yeah, it's a 13 I got.
Ah.
Oh, man.
I don't think it's a 12.
It's something, but it ain't what you got. Maybe
It might be. It's just Lodging. Oh.
No, it's 13. They're a partner.
Quit yelling at me like that.
Is it?
No, it's a 15.
I'm gonna do something to help.
Hold the camera.
No, I'm gonna pull that oil pump bolt off.
Better than have all that.
Is it off?
No. I'll just put Keep going.
So we pulled everything apart. She is down to a short block now, minus taking the front cover off and the front pulley, the harmonic balancer. I think we ended up getting an LQ9 instead of an LQ4, which is amazing. So we're gonna have the higher compression engine. I don't know what the deal is, if somebody put LQ9 pistons in this thing, or if I really just don't know how to tell the difference, but from what I heard and what I've seen is the LQ4s have a dish piston, whereas the LQ9 has a flat top piston, and these are flat top as it gets. There's the bottom half of it. Got the windage tray out of it, and oh god, made a bigger mess. This is as dirty as my garage has ever been.
Ain't real work done there.
So yeah, there's definitely no dish here. That's pretty flat.
I don't want no dish.
I don't want no dish. That's the only thing that I've got to do next is just pull the main caps and see what the bearings look like. If the bearings look good, boys, we gonna order parts for the top end and we gonna send it.
No reason not to.
Well, what would you do? Would you just put it all the way to the bottom and just
I mean, honestly, I would probably.
wipe it out real good and just whatever?
It's really hard to tell.
We're gonna build the bottom before we supercharge it anyway, so I'll say send it this year.
Yeah.
It'll knock the rust out of
50
it.
shot on it.
Thought about it. That would add like
No power
70,
outage,
80
50
horsepower.
shot.
Well, then you don't want to trash the block just in case.
Yeah, I don't want to trash the block. These blocks.
We're planning on getting rid of those pistons anyway. It might melt.
Yeah.
But who cares?
Let's do it. Let's get rid of them without taking them out.
There you go.
We'll just pull the rods out. Unless it blows them through the side of the block. That's a ground, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Ground wire.
Cut it off.
Cut it off. Cut it off there, mate. We are going to make some power.
No.
So, did any of you guys know anything about cleaning engines? Because what John Dock does is he literally degreases the whole engine, just has it sits right
Did you
there.
buy any degreaser?
No. Not. I mean, I'm not gonna do it today, but like he just.
You could have been 5 steps ahead of John, whatever his
Doc.
name is, with your degreaser.
He puts degreaser all over it, sprays it with a pressure washer, throws a bunch of WD-40 on, brake cleaner and WD-40 on it, and then puts it in a bag and lets it sit there for like 72 hours.
What are you waiting on?
I don't have any degreaser.
It's a good way to do it, though.
That's what he does.
Yeah. You need some acid. Yeah.
I did bring the battery charger.
All right, guys. Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
Oh,
I'm sending it.
that looks good.
I'm sending it, boys.
That looks good. That looks like he put rod bearings in it.
We will wait for the approval on whether we should use these or not.
I'd use them. Send it.
I really want to, honestly. Oh, she did. Oh no, she's not. All these bearings look the same. All of them look the same. I'm honestly just gonna say screw it and run it. If it spins the bearing, we'll pull it back out. I hate to do that, but eventually. But I'm gonna rebuild the whole bottom end before I do that.
Well, yeah, exactly.
But I don't want to not rebuild this while it's apart and then take it out first lap and blow it up or spin a bearing.
There's a dead mouse over there before.
What? Nuh-uh. Oh,
No dead mouse.
dude.
It looked like a dead mouse. I think it's just a leak.
Oh, you did us
That's
wrong. You did us wrong. Bro, we're taking these mains out.
Oh yeah, we're taking the mains out. I already took it out once and it doesn't look good, but we're just gonna take it out to show you guys. Just so you know that we're not fibbing and we're not trying to.
Fibbing.
This is mainly for my wife, so that she knows I'm not lying about getting more parts than what we should have gotten.
Need more parts.
Need more parts. So, they're gouged pretty good. You can see that line right in the center of it. I guess rule of thumb is if your fingernail gets caught, it's a bad bearing. We could probably throw it back in and reseal it, and it would last an event and a half or so.
Where could last Canada?
Yeah. So my crew that's with me has just added something to my Christmas list.
Yeah.
We're gonna
happens.
probably at this point it only makes sense just to go ahead and put forged stuff in it or replace everything. If I'm gonna replace everything, I might as well just go forged. So
If you've got plans on replacing it in the future,
yeah. I mean, we're gonna replace it.
You got it down to this point now. Your best bet is to just replace it now.
The idea going into this teardown was to check the bearings and make sure everything looks fine. If everything checked out fine, we were going to button up the bottom end, put a Canton Racing oil pan on it that'll fit in the E36, and we were just going to build the top end and send it. Now that we found the rod bearings look fine, but the main bearings are trash, and we don't want to risk it. So at this point, if we're going to have to pull the crank and possibly have it machined and replace bearings and everything, we might as well just look into doing some forged stuff since we're going to have it all out and I don't want to take it out again. We're going to end up taking it out next year to put a blower on it anyway, so we'll just go ahead and skip that part and take it apart now while it's down. So we're going to be looking into some forged parts, unfortunately. What say the people?
The people say forge.
If you guys know of any good companies that make forged stuff that's not like $8,000 for the stuff, link them below in the comments. We're gonna need that. And if you got like a random $1,000 sitting around, you don't know what to do with it, I'll put you on the side of the car.
Throw it in the bag.
Yeah.
Put you right. Here's a good spot.
Yeah.
Right there.
We'll put you. Yeah, I'll put it on the front windshield like the fake Newton sticker off. It's all big and nice.
Hey, this sticker is dangerous and inconvenient, but I sure do love fake Newtons.
Forge me. Over Texas Speed here. You can see I've already been there. I've actually looked up this kit before.
Give me the damage.
Go! $2,500.
Oh God.
I'll be calling Texas Speed on Monday to see what they've got.
We need some help.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus.
Oh.
Send help.
No, send it. We're just gonna send it.
Just, how much money you got on you? Just whip it out and throw it on the motor.
Yeah, just put it back together.
It's offline.
Alright guys, so I think that's gonna do it for this video. We got this thing tore down just as much as we want to go right now. We ended up going ahead and taking off all the main caps. The bearings were kind of iffy. They have some grooves in them. Also, after feeling the crank itself, there are some grooves on the crank which could have caused that. So I think ultimately we're going to finish pulling this engine apart, getting the crank out of it, and then taking it to a machine shop, having them check the crank. If we need to polish it, we'll just polish it. If they need to grind it, they'll grind it. Probably end up taking the block and the heads as well, just so they can take a look at them, just to be on the safe side. If they think that I need to drop them off so they can clean all the deck off and make sure that it's flat and true on both the heads and the block, we can do that. But all in all, I had a great time with the guys taking down the engine. I've learned a lot so far. Watched hundreds of videos on how to take apart an LS engine and put it back together. So to actually be able to do it feels awesome and surreal. So, but I want to thank those guys, Jacob and Joey, for coming over and helping me tear the engine down and get it ready for prep to go back together. It'll probably be a little while before we start going back together with it, but I'd say on the next video, we'll probably go ahead and take it apart the rest of the way and then take it to the machine shop. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified anytime something comes up on the channel. Hit the like button, leave some comments down below, and we'll see you next time. See you guys.